I don't care. Okay? Okay? People don't watch me because I get shit right. People watch me because I'm funny. Right?
I don't know. I like to think of it as, like what if you were to see like a baby with like an arm sticking out of its head? It's not. It's not you're not watching it because it's talented. You just watch it because it's like
it has an arm growing out of its head.
Yeah, and Graziano, you're kind of like watching that.
That almost sounds like a metaphor for my whole fucking life, honestly.
I think it's a simile because I use the words like or as.
Dude, seriously, I'm going to kill myself before the holiday season. I swear to God. If I make it through Das Ende and I come back for fucking 2010 season, be surprised. I'm not going to lie. Be really fucking surprised. Fourth match of the show, according to the footage, because, well, I wasn't there, as I've established several dozen times already, was Ruben Iglesias taking on his teacher, his trainer, his former mentor, Shannon Ballard, in a singles match. Now, as we all know, Ruben's been on a kick of trying to take it down to SoCal Veteran, and he figured, well, hey, why not go after my teacher? That seems like a fabulous idea. And well, it was, honestly. The match went back and forth, and, I'm not going to lie, I really thought Ruben finally had that veteran victory in his grasp. Shannon's down, he's on his knees, he's leaning over the middle rope, Ruben gets a turn, he gets a running start, and the ref kicks him in the junk. I mean, we've had some terrible, shitty refs, but, seriously, a ref that kicks you in the junk? Oh, yeah. But wait, it gets better. The ref then proceeds to grab him, throws him across the chest like this, like, ha! And give him, as what was explained to me, as a cross-arm cradle DDT. Don't blame me, I didn't name that one. Anyway, I'm thinking, Jesus, we've had some really, really bad refs in our time. But a ref that will kick somebody's ass and then help the other guy pin him. But wait, there's more. Fast count. But wait, there's still more. With Ruben's foot in the ropes, I call shenanigans. Well, it's not a real ref, ladies and gentlemen. I was a little worried for a second. It is indeed Shannon Ballard's twin brother, Shane Ballard. So, Ruben, sorry, bro, you got hosed. The Ballard brothers, well, realistically, the Ballard brothers kind of was a tag match at that point, are your victors. Ruben, try to find a guy without a brother, bro. That totally sucked. I feel bad, man. Mad talented kid. Mad talented. The Ballards? Well, Christ, that's why they're SoCal veterans. They're sneaky. And on a personal note, seriously, like, the only guy in a match should be me. It's getting confusing, Well, Instant Darren and Dragon Mask are talented too, but, like, Master F's, just, let's avoid that. Anybody in official capacity besides me with the mask? No dice. Let's keep it simple. Our following match before intermission, and I eventually showed up, was a challenge issued by Christina Von Eerie to the reigning AWS Light Heavyweight Champion, Peter Avalon. Now, if you've been paying attention to the AWS, who we have a great working relationship with, you'll know at their former Students vs. Pros shows that there was a 5-on-5 dudes versus broads match. Now, Miss Von Eerie couldn't make the broads team and ended up losing, which allowed Peter Avalon to talk a whole bunch of shit about how broads can't wrestle. Which, never mind, that's a different rant from a previous episode. Anyway, Von Eerie, being the tough broad she is, certainly didn't take that shit lying down and said, God damn it, I want that son of a bitch. And well, we're opportunists, so when AWS called Vic and said, hey, we got a match for you, we said, goddamn straight we'll take that match, are you stupid? So, Peter Avalon versus Christina Von Eerie for the AWS Light Heavyweight title. Excellent back and forth match, including, well, it's funny because, it wasn't my balls. I watched the ref get kicked in the balls, and in turn, he fell down, and his head hit Peter Avalon's balls, and in turn, Peter Avalon turned and fell into Christina Von Eerie's chest. And God, I've never wanted to be somebody else so bad in my life. Anyway, at which point, she, horrified, pushes him back, slaps him, and went for the pin. Now, the only problem is, refer to the ref got hit in the balls. And even though Buggy was screaming, it couldn't hurt that bad. Sweetheart, let me tell you, if you hit a guy in the balls, as good looking as you are, and as much as I'd love to spring back to life, even I couldn't get up from that shit, okay? So anyway, point being, Peter Avalon eventually recovers from said moment of weakness, kicks her in the gut to bend her over, gets a running start, and with a surprising move that actually proves the adage, white boys can jump, got enough air to put a pair of knees into Miss Von Eerie's back of her head, putting her down to the canvas for the 1-2-3. The match was phenomenal. And I know it's going to get a lot of hits on YouTube because there's a lot of people who like to watch women wrestle. Yeah. Sexy. Alright, at this point, we come back from intermission, and I finally show up. So now I can talk about shit like I've actually seen it, because, well, at this point, I really have. It's kind of amazing. We come back. I explain my absence. As you may have heard, turtle meatballs, box on a stick, really just kind of sad. But I showed up. That's the important part. And I showed up just in time to watch for the Anarchy title, your champion, Chris Evans, take on Johnny Suave in a phenomenal rematch. Now these guys have been battling all over SoCal, and at this point, they know each other pretty goddamn well. So much so, in fact, that they're having a hard time putting each other away because they knew each other's moves so well, they could reverse everything. Suave would try this, Evans would try that, back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Yeah, I know, it's kind of dizzy. So anyway, Jimmy Quinn doesn't like this fact because, well, Jimmy Quinn doesn't like to lose. So he decides he's going to distract the ref. Well, Johnny Suave doesn't roll around, and he has Diablo, and Diablo's like, no, this is bullshit. I'm going to get Jimmy Quinn. Well, at this point, the ref can't ignore one guy. He has two guys. So the ref is now arguing with these two assholes who are arguing with each other on the ring apron. This sets up what can only be described as the most ruthless 5-hit combo I've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen this, I'll explain it, but truly, my explanation does not do it justice. Watch the latest Chris Evans moment. Ladies and gentlemen, you will see a spit in the face, which is gross. And then a poke to the eye, which is a dick move. But wait, there's more. After the poke to the eye, he hits him with the crotch shoehorn. Yeah, oh yeah, But that's not enough.
Don't forget the kick in the balls.
Oh yeah. Kicks him in the fucking stones. Yeah, no. He's not done, ladies and gentlemen. After all this punishment and the embarrassment of getting spit in the fucking face, he puts Mr. Suave down with the For Evans Young. Now granted, this is good enough for the victory, because at this point, Jimmy Quinn and Diablo have stopped arguing long enough for the ref to turn around and count the 3. But, well, it's not a fair 3. Diablo's pissed. Diablo goes, this is bullshit. He starts screaming about how he's tired of Johnny Suave always getting screwed, and that he's willing to go one step further. He demands a rematch. One-on-one, no refs, no outside interference.
Well, not no refs.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, no refs, no managers.
Yeah, how can you,
Yeah,
no managers, Graziano. See, aren't you glad you have me here?
No, not at all.
I'm kind of like, how you say, like when you type and it's like a word editor and it's like,
oh, you know what? You're that asshole paperclip from Microsoft. Thank you so fucking much. I didn't hate that motherfucker when I was in high school. I had to type reports. Oh, no. I love that smart-assy little shit popping up. Going, did you mean to spell this? Would you like to search for that? Sorry, high school didn't go well for me.
Speaking of which, would you like to search for any local high schools?
Back to what I was talking about before I lose my fucking mind on camera. Chris Evans is still your Anarchy champion, but Diablo demands a rematch. And, well, usually rematches happen in the IWL. But here's the one catch. Johnny Suave's last 2 matches have involved Vic being drunk and making him cut a promo on a cat. And then being drunk and having cut a promo on a Hogan doll.
No, he wasn't drunk during the cat one. Just the Hogan doll.
Dude, I said drunk to make Vic look better. Like, really? Wow. Jesus. Anyway, the point is, by the time he shows up a 3rd time, because he did the 1st time, or he did the 2nd time drunk, by the time he gets to the 3rd time, Vic's probably going to be loaded on motherfucking heroin. He's going to have Johnny Suave stick his head in a cat box and cut a promo on a fucking cat turd. Okay, now obviously he's probably not going to cut a promo in a cat box, but there's word that there's been a video release that in fact does address the situation regarding Das Ende. But hold on to your panties, folks. I got to talk about a couple more matches before I get to that. Our next match on the show was a phenomenal singles match sent to us by our friends from Epic War, using one of their regular talents, a fine individual named Jason Strife, and a man we've used several times previously, Tyler Bateman, in what was truly an excellent singles match. These guys went back and forth, trading big hits. I mean, honestly, they're mean guys. I mean, just big, aggressive, hard-hitting dudes. It ain't scientific when you're trying to beat the tar out of somebody, you know what I mean? But I mean, truly, excellent match. The finish came when Tyler Bateman hit. What